Hey everybody, welcome back to another adventure of Coffee Girl Gaming. Let's jump into this. Alright you guys, so welcome back to another adventure. Today we are on Latte Land and we're just going to be kind of doing things around the island. Maybe discussing a little bit of the Nintendo Direct that came out last week on last Friday. I know I'm a little late. I'm so sorry. I was on a trip and I wish I could have been here with you guys to experience all the excitement of finding out all this exciting stuff that's coming to Animal Crossing. But I know a lot of you have asked my opinions on some of the new things coming our way in about 2 weeks. So I'm so excited. I know you guys have to be excited too. But we'll just run around. We'll talk about it. We'll see, I'll let you know what I think about it. And don't forget to leave me comments and let me know what you guys think about it as well. But let's go. All right, so first of all, before we even start anything with Nintendo Direct, I'm so happy to have two little bunnies on my island that I've been trying to get forever, and they're both here. I was kind of walking around earlier and I got to see Francine, then I got to see Chrissy, and I was like, this is like a dream come true for me. So it was really awesome. But as far as like some of the things coming on the Nintendo Direct, well, first of all, before we even get into that, let me just tell you my story behind watching the video with Nintendo Direct. I was in a hotel room. I was in a little town. It was in Guyman, Oklahoma. So if anybody's in Oklahoma or even Guyman, Oklahoma, because it's a little town, then shout out to you. But yeah, it was me, George, and Zoe, and we were sitting in the hotel room, and George said, "Oh, the Nintendo Direct came out. Let's watch the video." And we were like, okay. So we're all gathered around. We had a laptop with us. So we're like, let's put it on the laptop. So exciting. And it came on and I was like, oh my gosh. And it just kept going and going and going. And I was like, how much stuff are they adding? I'm so overwhelmed right now. It's insane. So I wish I would have been able to express and show you guys my reactions, because I know a lot of people love seeing the reactions. But it was good. I was in shock. I was literally jumping around the hotel room like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. And I am so excited for all the new things that are coming our way with the additions to the Animal Crossing world. And yeah, so I mean, just to touch on the first subject, I mean, come on, Brewster's going to be here soon. I mean, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a coffee shop. How exciting is that? Like, you could literally go to a little phone booth inside Brewster's Cafe and just call other villagers. You can use amiibo cards. You can invite anybody to the coffee shop and have coffee with them. That's like, it's huge. Like, that's like something I really, really, really would love to do. I'm so excited about that feature. I mean, anything that revolves around coffee, I'm like ecstatic right now. So excited. You have no idea. But so I let me know, you guys, what you feel about the whole coffee thing. If you're excited that Brewster's coming to town, and oh my gosh, it's exciting. But that's the first thing. That's just one of many things that are happening on Animal Crossing. So let me go ahead and get this balloon that happens to be floating by here. Okay, can we get it on the first try? Nope. Second try? Got it. Okay. What will it be? Will it be something for Halloween maybe? Something spooky? Gold nugget. Ooh, I will take a gold nugget. And I don't know about you guys, but I am totally going to be saving all my Nook Miles, even though I need them for like paths and everything. But I want to save like all my Nook Miles right now just to see what we need to buy, which touches on another subject. We're going to get to cook. I mean, come on, you guys. Like, I know for the longest time, I've had people tell me, I wish I could just cook. It would be so awesome. Or we could eat food. Or now not only do we get to eat food and cook it, and we're going to get to grow like wheat and tomatoes. And I mean, we already grow pumpkins, but we're going to get to grow so much more. And I think that just opens up a whole nother ball game to the game of Animal Crossing. I am like, yeah, I know Zoe was really excited about that, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna have to play Animal Crossing. And you know what George said? George said, I want my Switch back. I said, you can still play it. You have George on my island. It's just you're gonna have to play on my island. And he was like, that's not fun. I want to make my own island. And I was like, then I guess you're buying another Switch. So he's kind of upset that he's not gonna get to have his own islands, and I stole his Switch. So I'm sorry, George. And it's so funny because he said, is that the island that you have Francine and Chrissy on? And I said, you know it. And he said, gosh, I am going to have to buy a new Switch. I can't get rid of Chrissy and Francine after all that work. So, yeah, I'm sorry, George. I really am. I feel bad. Like, maybe Christmas? I don't know. But let's see. What else did we have on the list here that's new? Okay, so we have Cap'n coming to the island, and he serenades you on the boat and takes you to this crazy new island, surprise island. And it's crazy because you have the little vines that you can climb up, and there's new things growing in the ground. I don't even know what those are. But it can be daytime, it could be nighttime, it could be anytime, any season. That's pretty awesome. And I mean, based on the preview, it looks like they even have an island where you can catch falling stars, and there's falling stars on the beach. And I never, ever get my full share of falling stars. I never make anything with it, so that's exciting. And what about Harv? I mean, Harv has the whole little area in the back there. So, and we're going to get to set up all these different shops. We're going to have all these different, like Lloyd will be there. We're going to have, well, I guess Lloyd's there probably to make the new sites for like Harriet or Red, or, you know, any of the different stations that you're going to have. So like on the island, you'll get to do the customization for furniture that you can't normally do through like Reese and Cyrus. And I don't know, it's so exciting. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. 2 weeks. And I know I've told you guys before that I'm kind of new to Animal Crossing. This is the first Animal Crossing that we played, but I'm excited to meet the new villagers because like Harriet's going to get to do our hair, and we're going to get new hairstyles. Maybe it's time for Coffee Girl to get a new hairstyle. We'll see. It depends if we find something really cute that's worthy of it. I don't know. I mean, got to change things up every once in a while, right? Okay, so the next thing that came up on the list is the group stretching, which is kind of weird. I mean, but at the same time, it's a good idea. It's to help keep people motivated into, you know, doing their stretching and moving rather than sitting in a chair all day. So, I mean, it's kind of a good idea. I'm just curious on how many of you actually are going to get up out of your chair, or even, you know, get up and just do the motions to work out and stretch. I think it's good for people to get the circulation, but yeah, I don't know how much I'll be using it, but it's still, you know, something different, something new. We have the island ordinances, which is it's cool. I usually play at random times through the day, so I don't know if maybe every day you can switch it up or what, but there's also something else that popped up on there. I mean, it gives you beautiful island ordinance. There's different kinds of things on there, and they didn't really touch subject on all of them and what they do. They just really touched subject on what the time was. So I'm kind of intrigued to find out what else you can do with that. Oh, and then getting to choose the style of your home. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Like, they had some really cool styles for the houses to choose from, and that's like, okay, I'm excited about the coffee, but this is one of the other high things on the list. And also cooking. Oh my gosh, there's so many cool things to do on these upgrades. I'm just, why do we have to wait 2 weeks? I mean, it's insane. I don't know if I can wait another 2 weeks. Okay, so the next thing that pops up on the list is the lighting, decor, and, you know, putting shelves and stuff up in high places, and changing the color of the walls so that they don't all have to be the same color. So that's exciting too. Maybe I'll actually finish decorating the inside of my houses, because, you know, like, my houses are really lacking that right now. We're gonna get all kinds of new fencing coming up too, and That's exciting because I really am bored with these old fences. I have some back here. I mean, I like them, but it would be so cool to have them different colors, like a white picket fence or green, or you can base it on the style of the home for the villager, which is really cool. And then you have so many different new fences to choose from. And I'm always using the camera on this game, so it's going to be so awesome to have different features for the camera and be able to change the angle and get different pictures of the actual villagers. So that's going to be really exciting, and I'm looking forward to that feature as well. And then not only do you have where you can paint like different walls, different things, you can do the customization for clothes, for the floor, for the wall. It's just, yeah, it's going to be so awesome with all the different things you can do. I could just imagine the different things that you all will be creating to have on the walls or on the floors. And I'm definitely going to be visiting some islands once that happens, because you guys are so creative, and I just love seeing that creativity. Okay, and then I did notice something else that'll be kind of exciting with Latte Land is that it has like carnival stuff, which is kind of like, it kind of goes with the name Latte Land. So they have like things you'd see at a carnival. They'd have even like the fountain that has the seals. I mean, there's just so much new furniture that I'm excited to get. Along with that, you also get the new reactions, and there's going to be ATM machines outside, so you don't have to go inside resident services. And also you'll have this storage outside, right? So you can have more storage outside of your home, and you don't have to run all the way back to your home to do it. You can put a storage shed somewhere else on the island. KK is going to have some new songs that he's going to be providing, but you know me, my heart is always with the KK bubblegum. That's always my go-to song, but it'll be kind of cool to have a few additional songs to hear from as well. Okay, so Gyroids are coming to the game, and I know with watching everything that I've seen with the Gyroids, a lot of people are really excited for these. I have never played Animal Crossing before, so I have no idea what the Gyroids are, but based on what I've seen, they look pretty cool because they make music, you can customize them. So far I'm excited about those, but I don't really know much about them. Oh, isn't she cute? I love Poppy. She's adorable. Yeah, I love it when they come and sit next to you. If only we had marshmallows. Okay, so one super awesome thing that's coming to the game also is the ladder that you can kind of just put randomly in different spots and leave it there. That's going to be so awesome, because there's a lot of times when you're like, man, I don't know if I can get to that spot, or I wish I could get up on top of the mountain there. Now you can just leave a ladder there and go there whenever you want, and it's going to be so much easier. Usually I don't overpopulate my rooms. Usually I don't have any furniture in my rooms, so it's not a big problem for me. But I know that when I visited some houses before, going between tight spaces is kind of hard sometimes, and you have to try and find a way around it. So being able to navigate through the tight spaces is going to be really awesome, because that means you can put more things in the room and you can kind of just move around them. When I saw this on the actual video, when I was first watching it, and saw that Genji was coming to the house to visit you and saying, hey, is it okay if I come inside your home? I lost it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've wanted villagers to come to my house for the longest time. I think it's going to be so awesome to have the villagers come to your house. I wonder if you can invite them, like if there's a way to like call them and say, hey, do you want to come to my house, just like you can at the cafe, at Brewster's Cafe. So I'm curious to see how that works, because that's exciting. Now, I was watching the part where it says, hey, I want to go to work, and I was like, wait, what do you mean go to work? I don't want to go to work. Why are they making us go to work? And then all of a sudden you take an airplane and you're like flying to some far off place and you're working? It's so weird. So now I'm a designer of this island of vacations, and villagers are going to come to me and say, hey, I want you to build a home for me, like maple with teddy bears, and that is just so awesome. Like I'm so overwhelmed right now that I'm like, am I going to remember how to do all this stuff I'm probably gonna have to watch the video that Nintendo released several times because there's so much stuff that was released and I might forget stuff. So I just don't even know. But as far as like getting to do that and getting to even build places for the villagers to stay together and live in the same home, like Chrissy and Francine, it's going to be so much fun, you guys. I can't wait until we get to play, and I'm just so excited to bring you guys on this journey to see everything that we get to do on with the new expansion. So my question for you is, how many of you are going to subscribe to the $24.99 to get the new game? Because I think I'm going to be pre-ordering that on October 29th when you get to pre-order it. My biggest fear, though, is that I'm not going to be able to get the amiibo cards that I need to get for the new series because I know that Walmart already sold out of all the pre-orders and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be waking up at the break of dawn. I'm going to run over to the store and I'm going to get those amiibo cards. So I wish all of you luck. I wish myself luck because I know a lot of people are going to be going. And I live in a fairly big city. So whenever you tend to go to places like that, they're usually sold out already. And it drives me crazy. So... Oh, and I didn't even touch on the subject of like the homes that you get to remodel. Like you can earn it. It's basically like earning achievements. So you can go ahead and start using all the stuff you're learning at your actual island and make like partitions and make countertops and all that kind of stuff. So that is exciting. And then with the new lighting, and you can make the homes bigger or smaller. And oh my gosh, you guys, like I could probably go on for like hours just talking about all the upgrades because there's so many, and I feel like I'm not going to touch on all of them. Like I'm going to miss some because there's so many. The one thing that does confuse me though is the polishing of the furniture. Why do you need to polish your furniture? What's the point behind that? Is it going to get dusty if you don't polish it? I'm confused by it, but you know, we'll probably still do it and then I'll forget about it and never do it, and then maybe my stuff will get dusty. And that's awesome how the longer that you play and the more requests you get for building the homes at the vacation homes, then you're going to get more furniture. So I'm just so excited for the Happy Home Paradise because there's just so many exciting things coming our way with it. And then as far as like Lottie's Island, we're going to get to take vacant buildings and then turn them into things. So you can turn them into like restaurants with coffee. You could do like schools and a hospital. You can do all kinds of things. And gosh, you guys, I feel like I'm just excited. I'm just so excited. I know as far as the app is concerned, how it has the pictures in it, and then you can go ahead and click on it and go back to the house and visit. That's kind of cool too. At first when I saw the pictures and stuff, I was like, oh, I don't know how much I'll look at the pictures because I don't look at my pictures now. But then when I realized you can use it as a portal kind of thing to go back to the home to visit them, I thought that was kind of cool. So I was like, okay, so maybe I will use that feature. What did you guys think about the background noise that you can have inside the house? Like you can have people talking in the background. That's kind of weird, right? But we'll see. We'll see what kind of background noise it actually is. If it's just people talking or if there's other types of noises, like maybe you can hear the ocean or something. Who knows? But as far as everything, I'm so excited. It's not even funny. But we'll have to see what happens in 2 weeks, and we'll have to go ahead and make the video. I'm going to try and get a video out that day showing me playing because I want to share my adventures with you guys and show you my experiences. So hopefully I'll be able to get a video out that Friday. But otherwise, please leave me comments, you guys. I want to know what you think and anything that you're excited about. Maybe something I missed that maybe I didn't see and that you'd like to inform me of. Leave comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. But you guys, I will see you on the next adventure. And thank you so much for watching the video. See you next time. Bye.